that brings it right back to the present, which is the December season. Of course, Margazhi, we believe that every month should be Margazhi and as musical and as magical. But having said that, we are on the brink of the biggest extravaganza, so to say. So I'm sure there are a lot of Ranjani and Gayatri connoisseurs and rasikas and fans waiting out there. So what's in store for us this season from Raga?
Well, I was just telling Pavitra that I was telling you also some time back that last year, you know, we got a good treat of your art piece on the Melakatta Ragas. I think you've chosen
most of them were also the less known or the less popular ones like Manavati and Kantamani.
Yes.
So, I mean, of course, Melakatta is a very broad-based theme. You have 72 ragas to choose from. Not much of a theme, really, look at it.
And also offering ragams like Nasika
Bhushani and yeah, but Manavati and Kantamani was totally out of the way because I don't even know a single composition in Manavati.
So there's no frame of reference for it.
Yeah, but the thing is...
so you have complete creativity.
No, but the thing is, when you have the notes of the ragas, it automatically, when you sing it a few times, the charm of it,
the Raga Lakshana,
if you can look at it, it will come out. So, of course, a Kirtana helps. No doubt about it.
It sounds so easy. Adhukor is a certain talent, we know, but we
so
let them be as modest as they want to be, no problem.
So, Andamari, the special you planned this year?
Yes, actually, we are planning to sing Ragam Tanam Pallavis in Hindustani ragas. Hindustani ragas of Hindustani origin. So we are looking forward to it. We are very excited. And
usually, you part and Ragam Tanam Pallavi ragams most are Hindustani based after the main one, right?
The last one or two is always
do like that sort of Malika.
That reaches a crescendo, you know, every time they do that.
Crescendo is the right word because it builds up into
See, I think that the whole Ragam Tanam Pallavi is not only a display of your technical prowess, as in singing a wrong alapna or your prowess over Tala, doing different things with the Pallavi. It is also about creating a tapestry of moods, which you anyway do in a concert, but a Pallavi is like a microcosm of all that put together.
That's very well said.
So when you sing a Pallavi, the meditative alapna leads way to the the cadence, the tana, giving way to the coming together of tala, raga, and words in a Pallavi, and then the heights of the rhythmic variations and complexity, and then you go back to melody. It's like coming back to.
It forms a wonderful circle.
So when you end with ragas, it creates a different mood. If I'm going to sing a Ragam Tanam Pallavi in Shankara Bharanam or Kambuji or Bhairavi or anything, when I sing a Desh or a Sindhu Bhairavi at the end of it, it creates a complete contrast of sorts. So it's not merely whether it is Sindhu Bhairavi or Desh, but it is the kind of moods that you're able to express. So that's all there is. So it's lovely.
I know that last year there was a very pleasant surprise that a lot of rasikas had to hear you both play the violin again in a concert. So do we expect the unexpected this year?
No, I don't expect to lose my voice, please.
We will not wish for that.
So I hope that henceforth all our violin recitals, if any, will all be planned and not unexpected.
Do you have any planned, any violin recitals?
No, not this year.
Actually, the only time where it was planned was the IKEA concert, in which actually we took our violins out.
No, even 2 years ago we had a couple of violin duet performances.
Yes, that was also a planned, but it was a complete violin concert. We usually don't try to sing and then play the violin.
That gets difficult. So, how many concerts this year?
About 11.
11.
Yes. And already one down. We just sang at the Bharati Vidya Bhavan a few days ago.
So the curtain raiser for the season has already happened.
Yeah.
We are definitely looking forward to Ranjani and Gayatri this season as performers. But as rasikas yourself, primarily of music, are there any new fresh voices and talent you are watching out for, rooting for this season?
There's so much of absolutely awesome talent that is there. I mean, you just see, I think it is just the progression of genetics or something. The music is getting faster, more furious, more complex, more intelligent, more brilliant. I think it's just the way there is, and it's a time to celebrate, because I think we're all getting inspired. And there might be a 20-year-old lad, I'm still inspired by him, you know. So that is something so wonderful for Carnatic music. Actually, interestingly, when this Abhang festival that we participated in, we have actually steered clear of singing bhajan concerts, Abhang concerts, because, or even doing Abhang CDs, bhajan CDs. If there's any Abhang CDs, you can be sure that it's really not something that has been done by us. Because we don't really want to bring out a CD of Abhangs or bhajans. But I remember this Abhang festival was very different. For us as classical musicians, classicism and devotion has to come together powerfully. Only then, to me, that is what makes sense to me. There are thousands of ways of singing Abhangs, and we have our own humble way of doing it. And this festival has only Hindustani classical musicians actually singing Abhangs. So when we initially, the organizers had actually heard our Abhang on YouTube, and that is how they wanted us to participate, and it was a wonderful experience. In fact,
actually we are the only Carnatic musicians to be featured in that Abhang series.
And the joke was that they introduced us to the audience as Hindustani musicians. That was really funny. But it was very nice, because when we were sitting on stage, all of us, all the 2-3 other musicians who were also singing. So the first piece is called a Gajar, where we all sing together. But we take turns. There is a refrain, and then there is a creative, narrative kind of a thing that you do. And then you come back to the line. So
was it all
external?
Yeah, totally.
And all the accompaniments were all traditional Abhang accompaniments. So which is also not what we are used to. நம்ம வந்து கச்சேரியில ஒரு பீஸ்னா we always do it with mirdangam and ghatam. So that was completely tabla, dholak, pakwaj, and then the manjira, the way they put that kinnaram, நம்ம the என்ன சொல்லுவோம் kinnaram சொல்லுவோம், side rhythms. So and then the other side rhythms, harmonium, இதெல்லாம் நம்ம பழக்கம் இல்லையா. So this was with them we sang, and the response was really very heartwarming. People loved that. I mean, what we sang. They said it was very, very different with a very fresh insight.
I think exposure to multiple genres only enriches you.
Exactly.
While you should only. I think what happened to me is, see, everyone's personal history or musical history is different. And the way things happened to us, that we were completely grounded in the Carnatic tradition, but we kept listening to other music. So in the sense, you are grounded in one, but yet are open to others. So that is a very good balance.
It's like this, banyan tree. You have a very strong root, but then you spread your branch, and then
that's a very
the
nice
more firm you are at the roots, the more you can fly, the more you can spread.
So I think that anyone who would listen and like our Abhang singing, I would say that it's a certainty that you would like even my Ragam Thane Palvis. As technical and as complex they are, you would still like it, because the same spirit lives and breathes there.
What's different on the attire this year?
The Ranjani-Gayatri look for this year.
Ranjani-Gayatri bought attire, and I was the worst dressed girl in college.
Oh, that's something they say, Alpade, Apadi, Adapadi, Madri.
Yeah, I mean, I was really so badly dressed.
So Ranjani,
now I've become a trendsetter.
Actually has influenced.
In fact, I mentioned in my blog that dress up the raga way. That's become a style statement now.
Thank you so much. Actually, I've heard some friends in US say, "Are you doing a raga?" Because I think the mother and daughter were wearing reverse sarees. So it's extremely flattering. Thank you so much.
That's a visual treat as well as a musical treat.
So anything special planned?
Yes, we really struck gold this time. Really struck a lottery, I would say. And that's the way I feel, because we had a friend who actually helped us so much in actually ordering these and designing some very beautiful sarees. So thanks to our friends, we have some new sarees this time.